Hey guys, welcome back. Modii101 here. I'm here with Heather and AB.
Hey guys.
Back in Get Talking, or Get Creative. I mean, really, I say it's more the first one than the second one. Hi, hon. Okay,
Hi.
here we go.
Oh.
I'm so sweet. So adorbs that Modii101.
You are.
Aw, don't tell me.
You really are sweet and smart.
Crap is your problem. How dare you?
Oh.
Why? Why do you do that?
'Cause it's fun.
Not for me. Oh, for you. Okay.
But it's true.
Shh, would you read the room, honey?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I swear.
See? You can count. You're cute.
Okay, first off, people have seen me, so.
So have I.
Stockholm Syndrome, people. Great. I'm telling you right now.
That is not true.
Not only do you get a girlfriend, but sometimes you get the ransom. So that's fun. That is a fun, good time for everyone. Hey, we should talk about things.
We should. If you could live 1 week in the future or the past, which would you pick?
Oh man, which Marty McFly movie do I pick? For me, it would have to be future.
Okay.
Because I would starve to death in the past. We've talked about this. Plus, I don't. I mean, I guess it. Like, I don't know. A week ago would be fine. That would be okay.
A week ago.
Or like, I think I could handle like 1994. But other than that, I have a very particular, toilet paper regimen that I don't know if sometimes of the past could accommodate. So,
ew.
What about you?
See.
Did you not realize you were going to also answer the question?
No, it's hard. Can I change anything in the past? Or is it just strictly I have to go there and just observe?
All right. Well, okay. First of all, I would, in my opinion, would say it would be a little unfair if I'm complaining about the quality of the toilet paper and you're taking out Hitler. So I'm just gonna put that out there that seems a little bit loaded. Like you kind of had that one in the barrel ready to go.
No.
So there's that.
I was talking about my past.
Wow, Heather doesn't want to kill Hitler. Okay, all right. Well,
oh, come
learn
on.
something new every day.
It's so messed up.
You don't even have to kill Hitler. If one person would have just been like, hey, that painting's really nice. Everything taken care of.
Stupid people and not complimenting his art.
Now, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to pose a question. I thought of my own. It's
Okay.
magical. Don't get used to this, people. If you could change anything in your life, now take a moment to think about the repercussions of that change.
Yeah.
Because I know you. So I can think of one thing that would have 3 specific repercussions.
I know.
Would you change something in your life? Because that's the whole butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Now okay, and I'm gonna weirdly enough interrupt my own question.
Go on.
I will admit I have had times where I've sat there and been like, in kind of like a Christmas Story type, seeing it from the outside kind of mentality, or for anybody who's cool, Scrooged. Much better version. I've always been curious, like, where would I be if I had done this?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily like regrets per se. Like, what if I never met this person? Like, I don't want that to be my present. Just curious what would happen if type of mentality.
Okay.
like, okay, I I've talked about numerous times that when I was in high school, I was like a skateboarder guy, right?
Yeah.
Skateboarder guy, and I wasn't necessarily, I didn't play much in tons of bands in high school. That was much later. But, what the hell is going on here? Go right there. But for some reason, to be in my freshman year, I joined the football team. Now, people have probably heard, if you've been in videos or in streams, that I enjoy watching a little bit of football on the weekends.
A little bit?
A little bit. No. Honestly, it is a little bit because it's like one college team, one pro team.
Okay.
I'm not a person who likes to sit around and just watch two random teams for the fun of watching those two teams.
That's
right?
true.
I literally watch the two. If the Super Bowl comes around and my team isn't in it, I could care less.
That is true, yes.
So yeah, a little bit. Thank you very much. I talk about it a lot more.
Yeah.
To Heather, who doesn't care, but I talk about it. And she has got, honey, like down like it's an art form. Like she hits all the right mm-hms. She is like, it's like there should be a scholarship for it. Like that's like the level of like the quality of the. That's nice. Like
I don't say that's nice.
She'll even just for fun. I think just to kind of keep herself in check. Every once in a while, I'll get a like, oh really? Like I'll get one of those. And that's that's like extra credit on like the girlfriend thing because that's not just phone it in with your standard. Yeah. Yeah. No, like it's going on. Like it's happening is what I'm getting. What in the Christ was I talking about? Anyway, oh yeah. So I joined the football team, right?
Yes.
Now, for anybody who doesn't know football, there is something referred to as Hell Week. It is basically the last week of summer before you go back to school. Kids who are on the football team, and some schools it's even more. It could be 2 weeks or whatever. But hell, 2 weeks just sounds like a weird devil vacation. So, and basically what it is, you go and you have football practice for like 6, 7, 8 hours a day for like Monday through Friday, right? Because football season starts right after school starts, so they got to decide who's playing what position and who's a starter and all this stuff that Heather doesn't care about. See, she just did it. Isn't that magical?
I'm listening. I'm agreeing with you.
Anyway, so reason they call it Hell Week is because it's just a lot of practice outside. Now, as a reminder for anyone who might have forgot, I live in Arizona along with the sun. The sun
lives just down the street from him.
Yeah. So I live in Arizona. So the last week of summer, tad bit warm, just a scooch, warm in the summer. Right?
Just a little, not much.
And you're outside the entire time because there's very seldom is there inside football practice. You're usually in full pads and you're just sopping. You can't get freaked out by that word. It fits here so well.
So gross.
It is. So I went through Hell Week, the crappy part. And then like 2 days after school started, I was like, nah, I'm good.
So you went through Hell Week and then didn't do it?
I went through the crappy part, but didn't get to play, a game. So technically, I've been on a football team. But was I really? Was I really, people? So yeah, there's always just been that weird curiosity, like, not in a regret, like, oh, I really wish, but just in a case of like, I wonder what would have happened if, I'm making to the whole new roof. I wonder what would have happened if I would have stayed on the team. What direction would my life have been? Would I be here making this video? Would I have
you would have been in the Cardinals for sure.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, see, she's also good at lying. Anyways, so yeah, but just weird little things like that. So not necessarily like I don't regret not being on the football team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sit there and be like, oh, my life could have been so much better. It's just more of a curiosity of like what would have happened if I would have stayed on there. You know, would I have ended up hanging out with a different set of friends in high school?
More than likely, yeah.
You know, would I have possibly got a scholarship to go on to college? You know, would I, and then therefore there's a whole nother change. Who would I have met? Would I have gotten married? You know, it's basically like that one decision in essence would change everything you're used to, all normality, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where, and there's times I'll think about that. I'll just be like, and just random stuff like, what if I went to Dairy Queen more? Like okay, maybe that's a bad example, but. Yeah. So, all right.
What
so
if I went to Dairy Queen more?
I still haven't eaten since the last recording, and I was talking about food. I'm still hungry. Oh crap. Oh no, that's what we need to do. We need to fill all this in. Oh yeah, we rolled at it, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think about that kind of stuff?
All
Like maybe
the time.
not that. Do you really?
Oh yeah, all the time.
But like I said, not necessarily in a regret kind of way. Just in a
No, not
for
in
me,
a regret. Just I wonder what my life would be like if
yeah. Like
I hadn't gone to a chat room. You know?
Or see, once again, you're being very specific. Honey. You're being very specific.
You were being specific. What would happen if I didn't play? If I had played football? That's being specific.
Okay, well, that was just hurtful. But yeah, like I said, that's always been something that I've done in my head. But if you could, going back to my original question, if you could go back and change something you do regret,
Mm-hmm.
but not knowing,
Not knowing what I know now.
no, not knowing what the outcome of that decision would be. Because yeah, like
I think there's
said,
a couple of things I'd go back and change.
without obviously getting the specifics, because that's very. I would kind of go on more of a personal type scenario in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would.
Yeah,
Because-
there's a couple things I would. I'd still have my boys, so there's no.
Well, not. You don't know, but see, that's the thing. You don't know.
I do, because that's not the part I would change.
God, I'm so curious right now. And I'm like everybody watching the video after the recording. I could just ask and she'll tell me.
Yep.
Is this going back to the last episode? Is it the whole murdering a hobo thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm very much believe that there would always be some sort of butterfly effect. Maybe, not huge, but just enough to where if, like, let's say I went, I always regretted that I didn't go see a concert. I know it's a dumb thing to say, but just as an example. Let's say, I can go back and I can change that. Well, I go see the concert and not thinking about it, I end up, talking to someone, becoming friends with someone because they were at the same concert. And then I start hanging out with that person. And then maybe I don't hang out with somebody who introduced me to somebody who introduced me to somebody who introduced me to you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So that would always be my fear in that concept, is that this one little thing unrelated to it, I mean, I guess the closest thing would be I'd be like, maybe I didn't waste that money buying that thing.
Yeah.
Or,
I can see that.
Maybe I was more responsible when I was younger, so that, thinking back on times that were really tight. And I've thought about that. You know what one that is like that? I think about, and this goes back to G.I. Joe's from Kmart. I think back, and I usually think about this like when I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
like in a bad way, right?
Like even debating buying ramen noodles broke.
Yeah, I like broke as in like playing utility roulette. What stays on this month game,
Yeah.
right? And I'll go back and be like, man, I wish I could go back. I'm saying even within my own lifetime and get, a bunch of like toys, not open them, seal them away, come back to the present
Do you
day.
keep opening this floor?
Yeah.
Stop
I do it to
that.
something else. But go back and like, buy stuff that I know now. Or I guess for more of a modern age, go buy stock in Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, Apple when it first went live,
Yeah.
type thing where I spent $10 and now I own Guam, like one of those scenarios. Don't blow off Oprah at that school dance. I'm just saying there's a lot of scenarios that could really kind of happen, right? But then the funny part is I stop myself and I think, now if I did that, not so much to where like I hid it away and then came back to the present day, but I went and told myself to do it, I would have cashed those things in 50 other times when I was broke, got the money, and it wouldn't have changed my current situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a scenario. But yeah, no, there's plenty of times that like I'll look at something and be, But really, honestly, I really don't have that many big life-altering regrets. Like, you always see like in movies or you talk to someone and they're like, oh, if I would have just done this, or if I would have just done that, or if I would have just done this, my life would be completely different, like the whole thing. And I say this now because I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend isn't awful.
Hi.
That's her. She'll be playing the part of not awful tonight. Is there a reason there's a dragon's head out here? Should I not find out yet?
I don't care. You can come in.
Is this an Asian restaurant?
No, it's gonna be a blacksmith type place.
Oh, okay.
I'm still moving things around.
But there would be times that, I'm sure, 10 minutes after something happened, I'd be like, I wish I could get a mulligan on that. Wish I could try that one, at the time. But no, I have a girlfriend who's awesome. I play video games for a living. I have potato chips like 20 feet away from me right now that I can go to at time and stuff. Things are golden. So I really don't think I would. I will say this, and this isn't one that's kind of haunted me, but I will say this. I'm going to tell a quick story because we're almost at the end here.
Okay.
When I was in junior high, I must remind everybody that I lived in a very small town where there was nothing to do. So I would go to school dances, which is crazy because I didn't want to be at school and I don't dance. But for some reason, when you put them together, it's cool. Like juicy fruit. Juicy, gross. Fruit, gross. Juicy fruit, delicious. Anyways. And I went to a dance and I danced with this girl. Her name was Ariel. We were just friends. I had no interest in her, whatever. But her boyfriend.
Just saying that because I'm sitting here.
No, yes, because I'm worried about your immense jealousy of the girl I danced with once in 7th grade.
Yep.
So I danced with this girl one time. Never even thought about it again. Danced with other girls because I would slow dance. By the way, that's the only one. Which is basically hands on hip, circle, 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 song ends. Right.
Okay.
I could never do that kid and play thing where I would grab my toe and jump through my own legs. So dancing to other songs during the late 80s, early 90s was pointless. So, anyways, and apparently somebody told this girl's boyfriend.
Sorry.
She's allergic to junior high stories.
I am.
Told this girl's boyfriend, who was kind of a white trashy hothead.
Okay.
That I was dancing with her. So, and that was on Friday.
Okay.
So come Monday, I hear people like on the bus in school, like, oh, and by the way, just for comedy's sake, and I'm not joking, the guy's name was Eric. Eric's, mad at you. Let's fight you. I'm like, why? Much higher pitched. Why? I can't do it. Oh, because you danced with Ariel at the dance. Okay. So, and I wasn't a fighter. I think I maybe got into one fist fight, and I think it was on accident.
Accident.
So, because I, unlike most people, don't like getting punched in the face.
Come here. Look, does this look okay?
That is super 4G. That looks really good.
Okay.
You could do a chain instead.
I could.
Of a rope.
Is there a chain?
Yeah, Deck could craft there's chains.
Oh, okay. I was wanting a chain, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I finished putting the outside of my building over there, so I have nothing to do, so I'm just walking around while I tell stories. Okay. Anyway, so kind of get to it. So Eric finds me, and he's angry at me, right?
Yes.
So, and this is probably the only thing I regret, but I don't know why. Okay. So he grabs me by the shirt, right? Mm-hmm. Pulls me in, and he punches me in the face. And the funny part is, I remember, well, that didn't really hurt. Like, I was surprised. Not the best time to be having a long, drawn-out inner monologue.
Time to slow down as Modi's talking to himself in his head.
Now, the funny part is I didn't hit him back. Okay? I'm a talker, not a fighter. Anyways.
Yep.
As you may know. But the funny part is I remember that I had my hand on his shirt, and I was very easily pushing him away. Now, he was still holding on to me, so I wasn't, like, pushing, like, shoving.
Yeah.
But I was and I was much taller than him. I had much longer of a reach. So he's pulling as hard as he can to pull me towards him, and I'm really not pushing all that hard to push him away. And that has always kind of bugged me because I'm like, I was way stronger than that guy. I'm not saying I should have gotten to a full fight, but a couple of smacks would have been hilarious. Because I'll tell you right now, if some guy is angry and screaming and trying to punch you in the face, and you just tap him on the forehead repeatedly, you win.
Oh my god!
And that's my advice to taking care of a bully.
That's not good.
Run! Anyway, so yeah, that's the story of the day I should have smacked Eric in the face for comedy's sake.
Poor Eric.
All right. No, not. What do you mean, poor Eric? He walked up and punched me. Why are you taking his side? Right, enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section.
Funny.
So evil. If Eric's watching, I'm going to smack you in the forehead someday. You got it coming. I'm tempted to say his last name, but I won't do it. Eric, from the school that I went to, of course you don't know who I am, but I danced with your girl Ariel in 7th grade at the, I don't know, the dance that was celebrating Arbor Day, whatever dumb crap they were doing. Anyways, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Whoever's view you're watching, make sure you check out the other view down below. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button there as well. Quiet.
What? No, I'm trying to decorate.
So loud.
Fine.
Anyways, guys, and if you want to get some cool squad gear, maybe check somebody off the old Christmas list, go check out our Patreon, our Spreadshirt shops. Heather and I both have one. All kinds of cool stuff in there that you guys get your grubby little hands on. And if you guys want to come hang out with us for the holidays, chit chat with us, talk to us. You know, myself, Heather, Snoop Man, Spider Lady, all of us are there. You guys can come join us. Go check out the Patreon link down below. Chit chat.
I'm sitting with my arms crossed.
Why are you huffing?
Because you told me to be quiet.
Oh, did I? That sounds
Yeah.
right. Anyways, Haley, go crawl across Heather's face.
No!
And if you guys want to, like I said, hang out with us, go check out the Patreon link. And lastly, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, Krista, get back in here. If you want to get your very own Minecraft server, head on over to Amy.
She's out of here.
Using the link down below. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.